everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Arinda and I am a Dutch expat who lives in England. And today I would like to talk about the Efteling. And the Efteling is a big and old theme park, adventure theme park for young and old to go through. But before it became known as the Efteling, it was a after-school classes after-school activities for young children that they are moving and developing with their fantasy, etc. Before I'm going to get more into the Efteling, there is one fun fact you need to know. And I know many of you will say, really? I didn't know that. So, Wald Disney, in his own person, came to the Efteling, and that became his inspiration for his theme park, Disney World and Disneyland. And so he got the inspiration of that. The other thing of the Efteling is, so it started with just at school activities for children, and then they took this architect and he was the one who would create the dream forest and the dream flight, etc. So, in other words, he made this forest, magical forest, with all the famous fairy tales, like in the Red Dancing Shoes, and Cinderella, and Snow White, etc., etc. He made the magical forest interactive for small children, and it became bigger and bigger and bigger. And I believe they have the last extension was in 2022, I believe. But it is a very big entertainment park. Although I must say, I do think the tickets to get in there is, for my taste, a bit expensive. But okay, it's really a experience for young and old. And we even have princesses hotel, a castle, princess castles, where you can stay the night, and etc. And they do special things for little children. There is another thing what you would see, and that is Hollebolle Gijs. And there is a little story behind it, but in fact it is like the trash bin for the whole park. And it calls out of like, papier here, Hollebolle Gijs. And you can put all your rubbish in there, etc. So that is one of the thing that is typical for the Efteling. Let me show you a few things. The other thing that you would say, and that is very famous because there is a animation on television, and they call it like the fairy tale tree. And the fairy tale tree is telling the small children and the stories of from the Efteling, like I said, Hans and Gretel, or Cinderella, or Sleeping Beauty, etc. But you have other stories as well, and that's in the magic woods of a magic forest. But there are also other things like the Fata Morgana. So you will go in a boat and you see a storytelling with puppets and all over the world, and you probably will know the tune, like "It's a Small World After All." You know, that is also very famous. The other thing is the flying carpet, and that is something quite amusing. But you have so many things like the house that is turned upside down when you are in it. So it's a really weird experience, but there is a ghost story behind it. You also have the aqua, a water fountain concert that is quite large, and it's beautiful if you can watch it from above. Oh, very beautiful. One of the other famous stories is Long John. And Long John is this giant who has a very long neck. And also there is a story behind it, and it's like, yeah, like I said, it's not totally the asset of rating of like the Grimm fairy tales or Hans Christian Andersen, but we have stories like that. And one of the other thing is Joris and the dragon. And the dragon, and that's a fun part for kids, the dragon is protecting or defending the treasure. And if a kid tries to steal the gold, it will come after you. Very funny. Very amusement. Of course, there are other things like roller coasters as well. And water, wild water rods to go down. The other thing that I like to talk about is the dream flight. And the dream flight is very, very beautiful. It's already, I think the last time they did an upgrade was like in 2020 or something. And I recently read that one of the oldest attractions, the ghost house of the haunted house, I believe that is one of the first attractions that was in the Efteling. I believe in 1950, I believe, something like that. Or I have to watch later, but okay. Which is, it can be still scary for kids. And I remember my uncle from Indonesia. He was scared because he had experience with haunted houses, and so when he get into that, he want to. But it is one of the oldest attractions. Well, let me put some pictures on it for you guys so you have a little bit of an impression, and then I will talk about further about the dream flight, because dream flight is just, that is one thing you want to go. Yeah, That is Long John, what I said. This is the water lilies. This is yours and a dragon. This is the fairy tales, and this is from the Dream Flight. So, the Dream Flight is they have created a. How can I say that? It's like a. It's a big building with little buckets, and so you go round and around the attraction, but it's all in the dark, and it's telling a magical story of fairies, and it is very beautiful. Let me see if I can find a little video of it. So once again, I found two little videos for you. The first one will be about the magic forest, or what the fairy tale forest, what they call. And then I will show you a little video about Dream Flight. So you're gonna have a little expression what it is. So now a little impression of the dream flight. If you are going to the Netherlands and you are going to the Efteling, it's a big suggestion to you to go to the dream flight, because that's just very, very beautiful. So a little impression for you guys. I hope you guys have a little bit of an impression now what the Efteling is. So like I said, if you are going to the Netherlands and you want to do something fun and on a beautiful day, then my advice, and I'm still going to make a top 10 for you with places or theme parks in the Netherlands you can go. Now this is one that I can recommend, and well, who knows? Let me know if you have been to the Efteling. Would love to hear it. Those little videos bring back memories for me. So let me know if you have seen it, if you have been visiting it. Love to know what you like and what you didn't like. And yeah, I love to know. Well, I will see you in next week again. And I hope you enjoy your day. And I will see you soon. Doei doei!